Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Trilosophy Podcast, another edition of Boxing on the Go. It's Friday morning. It is pitch black outside. Nonetheless, I was able to get in another episode. I am your host, Noel Muro. And, tomorrow we have boxing out of Brooklyn, New York at the Barclays Center. Danny Garcia takes on Ivan Redkach to continue his momentum at trying to secure a welterweight title fight in the near future. On the co-main event, we have the return of Jarrett Hurd against very game Francisco Chia Santana. I was able to catch up with Chia, and we had a brief conversation. It is fight week, and this is what he had to say.
What have you done to prepare yourself in order to go up in weight and to feel comfortable at this weight to fight such a taller, bigger fighter instead of someone more your stature?
I mean, listen, I haven't done, I just keep myself good, keep myself healthy. I mean, I don't do anything different as far as, bulking up or anything. I think that works against you. I'm not a big believer on bulking up and all this stuff. So, I mean, I'm just working on myself and just perfecting and bettering my craft. And, only difference, I just fight bigger guys. That's it.
Is it hard for you to make welterweight 147 pounds, or do you feel more comfortable at 154 pounds?
No, well, I mean, at 47, I make the weight. But, I mean, when an opportunity at 54 comes, I have to step up to the plate and I have to take it, That's just the person. That's just who I am. So yeah. I mean, I can still make 47, absolutely. And right now I'm at a point in my career that I'm gonna take what's given. I can't be picking and choosing at this point.
Absolutely. This is the biggest fight of your career in fighting, former unified. Junior middleweight champion and Jarrett Hurd. Do you expect anything different from what you've seen in tapes of his last fights? Because he has changed trainers. He did say today that he's not gonna put in and that he knows you always come to fight. So since this is the biggest fight in your career, what do you see as far as changes in his game and all that?
I mean, I'm sure he was going to try a couple of new things. It's hard to change completely from one fight to the next. It's a transition. It takes time. Rome wasn't built in one night. And same with boxing. Even with just trying to transition your style. I don't think he's going to be all of a sudden a Sugar Shane Mosley type of boxer or an Amir Khan type of boxer, who's in and out. But I do see maybe switching a couple things, maybe not sitting on the ropes too much, or maybe just trying to keep me away from it with this jab. I mean, if he did his homework, he's probably going to be saying like, got to jab this guy and I'll win, So I'm expecting a really good and solid Jarrett Hurd, the best of him. So I prepare for the best of him, and even in sparring, I was just working on my weaknesses and trying to perfect that and work on whatever I need to work for me to get myself better, so I can become an overall better fighter. But we'll see what he brings come Saturday.
Okay. Also, whatever happened to, I don't know if you know this information or not, but you were in a the Jose Sulaiman WBC tournament. That was the last bouts were supposed to take place in Canada, and one of the fighters was not. He had some kind of convictions or some kind of ongoing.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it was. I think whatever investors were involved with the money, and there was one person one person that was in charge of the finances, and I think he just ran the company to the ground and just. So at the end of the day, I believe it was finance stuff that made it hard for the tournament to continue. But yeah, I mean, we were all ready to go up until my flight. I was about to fly out when they told me, hey, you know what? Some people, the tournament got canceled because Brad Solomon and a few other fighters couldn't get into Canada. So, I mean, things happen for a reason, but and that was part of it. But the main reason was finance and stuff, financial situation.
Okay. Also, I just wanted to. Were you preparing? Were you in camps and preparing to fight someone else? Did they have someone else lined up for you instead of Jarrett Hurd? Gave this opportunity, you jumped at it, or were you just just kind of just keeping in shape, waiting for a call?
Well, needless to say, I was actually in camp. I was supposed to fight August 31st. I was supposed to be in the undercard of Aries Lara when he fought Canelo's brother. Okay. So I was in the undercard of that, but then I was presented a better opportunity to fight Miguel Cruz November 2nd, and I said, and they were like, scratch that off, because I was a backup for the world title fight as the Aries Lara Canelo fight, Sure. Mainly if somebody didn't make weight, then I stepped in, but they decided to switch me over to November 2nd to fight Miguel Cruz, so obviously a better opportunity. So I said, yeah, let's do it. So I continued training camp, and I don't know if you remember, but then I got the phone call about less than 24 hours that Canelo's brother was failed to make weight, and there was the fight was in jeopardy. So I got flown out to Minnesota last minute. I made weight. I ended up leaving work. I ended up leaving a job site in the middle of work, and I just went straight to the gym. Cut a little bit of weight, flew out to Minnesota, and then in the morning I made weight, and I was just on standby up until Canelo's brother walked out because he didn't have faith in him. So, but that, you saw that all planned out, but I was basically with trunks and gloves, everything ready to go up until he walked out. Yeah. So I was really close to fighting for the WBA title, but nonetheless, it wasn't my time. And then Miguel Cruz happened, but then he got injured about 2 weeks before our fight. Okay. So then he got injured, so I took a week off, and then I got the phone call saying, hey, you know what? Maybe possibly December 21st, we can maybe fight. So I was training for December 21st, no opponent, on the undercard of the Jermel Charlo, Tony Harrison. I was also a backup for that fight, because in California nowadays, in the state of California, for big TV fights, they demand to have a fighter on standby, just in case a fighter misses weight, somebody punches somebody in the weigh-ins. You just never know.
Yeah, so, anything can happen.
Anything, yeah, and it's more for the production. So, and that's a new thing that the state of California has, the athletic commission. So, December 21st, that week on fight week, I got a phone call a week before fight week, and they said, hey, you know what, you're standby, but you want to fight Jarrett Hurd, and still make weight for the December 21st, just in case something happens. I said, absolutely. So that's why when we announced the press conference over on, I came here to New York at Barclays Center, I was already on weight because nobody knew that I was on weight for the Jermell Charlo Tony Harrison fight. Because we flew in on a Tuesday, the weigh-ins were on a Friday, so we flew out Tuesday, got here Wednesday, did the press conference. I didn't train Wednesday because I flew back. I landed Wednesday at the crack of dawn because we missed our flight. So then we landed or Thursday at the crack of dawn. I drove home, slept for a few hours, woke up, went to the gym, made weight, and then drove out to Ontario to basically be on weight and ready to go. Mm-hmm. So nobody knew that, at the press conference, I was already making weight. So and as soon as that fight happened, then I was able to completely focus on Jarrett Hurd. But, yeah, I mean, they gave me enough notice,
Very good, man. Well, best of luck to you. You got the 805 behind you right here, and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, man.
We will be tuning in.
Yes, sir. Thank you, brother. We'll catch up after for sure.
All right. Duérmeme bien, eh?
I'm sorry?
Sleep well.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Will do.
All right, man. Pleasure talking to you.
All right, brother. Always, man.
All right. Peace out.
All right, brother. Yeah, man.